people are often surprised that there is so much on offer here. There's great food, there's great history, there's culture. It's a stunningly beautiful town geographically. I think the seasons are one of the beautiful things about living in this area, to be honest. Seeing the same stretch of beach look 100 different ways throughout the space of the year. So you get beautiful summer days that are 26 degrees and a gentle breeze, and it could be anywhere in the world. And then the flip side is those winter days where there's a massive storm comes in, clouds on the horizon, the wind blows sideways, there's froth and swell in the ocean, and they're equally as beautiful, I think. I guess my personal philosophy on cooking, which I try to instill in the kitchen staff as well. So we've got a fantastic group of young chefs at the moment who drive the produce on a daily basis, but we're all driven by wanting to be able to serve local produce, which is a bit of a cliche, but we'll try and take local products that we know is high quality and in season, and then we develop a dish that goes around that, and that's pretty simple. So Jane Doe in Warrnambool, fantastic sourdough producer, some great pastries as well. We don't sell those, but we do eat them from time to time. We also use Great Ocean ducks, which we've used for probably about 7 or 8 years now, which is fantastic. There's local brewery, so we use a lot of their gin and vodka, which is Noodle Doof up at Croy there. There's a great organic vegetable producer just on the edge of Warrnambool, and he sends us a weekly product list, and we'll just buy whatever we can from him. And the quality of the produce that comes direct from there, as opposed to something that we buy through suppliers, is miles apart. So that side of our hospitality is fantastic, and that continues to grow with expectations. We get great visitation from cities, so people who are used to dining at a certain level expect, you know, something like that when they come here. For us to be able to provide that's really nice.
We got the name Noodle Doof from, I'm Noodles.
And I'm Doof.
Building a business from ground up, you've got to start somewhere. So hand canning, hand bottling, hand labelling, family nights having pizzas, you know, labelling, and, you know, the kids running around everywhere. And yeah, it's been all involving of both our families. I've got a bit of a sustainability background, so I wanted to include that into the business and how that sort of involves. So, you know, from that paddock to plate concept, we were thinking, where do we get rid of the barley waste? You know, so I went and got some pigs. So we feed the barley waste to the pigs, and then, you know, I tried my hand at growing a few hops. So one of our beers last year, you know, we put 7-8 kilos of fresh hops in.
It was a really popular beer. People really liked the fresh hop IPA that we did. So, you know, I think there's a bit more of a special connection if you have that local ingredient. So we just want to keep being creative, and then I want to keep that, you know, that focus of quality and just having really great banging beers.
Yeah, just have fun with it. I guess it's about community, it's about fun, you know, producing quality products and just enjoying it all.
This whole area, Tower Hill, of course, is a dormant volcano, and the outer rim erupted about 37,000 years ago. And she formed one of the largest nested maar volcanoes in the world. Good place to live, very fertile soils, great for bush tucker. They reckon it took about 2 hours a day to get all your tucker for your whole mob for the whole day. So yeah, you've got a huge assortment of tucker, you wouldn't go hungry. This one's, I like to call it bush chips. Kids love it if you call it that. Otherwise known as bower greens. Original flavoured chips, I like to call them. That's your native celery. Yeah, it's good eating. Good in salads. You can eat that fresh. It tastes just like celery. A lot more flavour than the celery that you get at the supermarket or anything like that. It grows out here in the wetland areas, really likes the wet country. There's a lot of restaurants that are now turning towards native plants because of the nutrient value and the flavours that you get from it. It's so unique to Australia. You go to China, you eat Chinese. You go to India, you eat Indian. You come to Australia, you want to eat Australian, bush tucker.
Welcome to Gilgar Gunditj country. It's really important that people come out here and learn. Not just learn, but share and gain an understanding. Out walking the lava flow during the day, finding your own world out here, strengthening that core that we all have within us, knowing where we belong. So I'm sure that everyone out there has a similar feeling about a little piece of country that they really enjoy being on. The making of the eel baskets, as of this moment, is older than 6,600 years, and we continue to use them. So tupon, eel, blackfish, freshwater crays, you name it, we've got it in our rivers. Bring them in, cook them up, invite everybody around. It's about sharing, enjoying and celebrating.